Hey everybody, just wanted to do a tutorial on how I'm making these tracks. Just to clear up a lot of confusion, I'm not using Blender. I've never used Blender. This has always been done on console. I started on PS4, now I'm on PS5. So for everybody that doesn't want to believe me, here's how I'm doing it. Nothing but the tether glitch. So this one here is how I do corners. Start off by just placing an upside down tile on the bottom floor here. Now what that does is it just keeps my corner consistent with the top of the track. So if I remove that tile there, you can see that little lip. If I don't put this tile underneath, then that lip is going to be on top of the track, which it works perfectly but just doesn't look as nice. So I want to come out over here and make myself a tether point. Now this is the upside down tile that I'm using here. You can change the size of your corner by just wherever you place this tile. You can go further out, you can bring it in close if you want. I prefer to use just these 2 points, this 1 point here, but you can adjust it accordingly. You can adjust it in the middle of the curve if you want to. So I'm set up to start here. Just catch this point, drag it over here, and line it up. It really is that easy. I'm looking at the lines on the bricks and these floor tiles. Oh, they also have this cross section in the center, which makes it nice and easy too. And if you don't want to use alloy floor tiles in your finished product, you can just change them out afterwards, which is what I do. Running out of space. Yeah, that's just a really small corner there. You can see how it works though, if I was to go all the way around. Once you're done there, just delete your upside down tiles and you're good to go. Just bring those across. And there's your corner, as easy as that. Now to make the elevation, just simple tether glitch again. Now once you're set up there with this one here raised up by one floor tile, or one short wall, sorry, You want to aim at the edge of your road there and bring it across. Pay attention to where the wires sit in relation to the line across the centre, because if you bring it in closer where the dot is, that would be your perfect centre, but then you'll end up with a gap on the where it joins up on the other side. So just triangle to change that to a floor tile and delete that one underneath, and there's your angle. Now to bring it up higher, just do the same again on the edge of this tile. And you can actually change your gradient quite easily too, just by the same principle as the corners. If you bring these ones out further, that will lower or steepen your gradient. The steeper gradients don't look as nice, but sometimes they're practical in whatever tight space you might be working in. But again, just come down to below this, attach it to the edge, bring it up to your centre here. And there you go. And if you want to go downwards, just start with your floor tile, with your short wall pointing down, and same again. Attach it to the edge, bring it over to the centre. Easy as that. Now you can also put a bank on your corners. I like to use the timber walls because they've got lines across them, and that just gives you a reference point as to what you're aiming at. You can change the gradients on these ones as well, just by placing the your starter tile higher or lower. I don't have a set value that I use. I just kind of wing it every time. But if you just judge that right into place there, I eyeball everything. You could make these snap perfect if you want, but it's too much effort for me. And yeah, that's same again with these. You just bring them across. And my last trick is adding a twist into the road, which I try to avoid using because it takes forever, but sometimes it's necessary. So to do that, we need one tile on the inside edge, and I bring it half out like that, and another short wall. I use this one here because it's got lines on it to aim at. Again, you can go as steep or as gentle as you like, depending where you start this. Just go rough centre and aim for that line there again. And there you go, that's how you start a bank. See, I've gone a little bit too high on that one and it's got a gap there, but you get the general idea. And with those tricks, I'm able to make something that looks like this. And it's really quick. This took me about 10 hours, which if you're into building, that's incredibly fast to make something like this. And it's because the method I use is so simple. Absolutely not Blender. I'm flattered that some of you think I'm using Blender, but I'm just not. So now that you know how I'm doing it, I'd absolutely love to see what you guys come up with. So be sure to tag me, share them on the Interstellar Index. So I get asked a lot why I don't share glyphs to these tracks, and it is because of all the people that come over here and build on top of them, set up short-range teleporters to take them to the starting grid. Well, they're not being malicious, but it's not good for my build. I mean, for starters, my track's suddenly fighting against another track trying to render right beside it. Oh, another base right beside it, sorry. And once a system reaches 16,000 pieces, it'll start to push the older bases out of the server. So people come all the way over here to have a play on the racetrack, and all they see is a bunch of marker bases. So, you know, the main attraction no longer exists, and that's not not good. Yeah, so I'd love to be able to share glyphs to all of these publicly and, you know, have everybody come over and enjoy them. So if it bothers you that I don't share glyphs, then do yourself and everybody a favour, message Hello Games and ask them to offer some real protection against unwanted neighbours and, you know, trolling as well. But the trolls are few and far between, they really are. 99% of people that come and visit these places are really good, respectful players who they just want to have a muck around, have a laugh, enjoy the track. That's great, I love that stuff. It's the best thing as a builder, having people come over to enjoy what you're doing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, make use of the tutorial and build some racetracks, share them around.